Hello everyone, La13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome back to more Growing Up. So, we got a lot of things going on in our poor girl's life. I'm just gonna say that outright. But I'm 100% here for it. She needs, like, all the support she can get at this rate. Did I need that? Absolutely not. Was I gonna get it anyway? Yeah. Okay, I just want to do a few things that I think are gonna help me overall. And if it gets me some extra stuff, that'll be good. What was my Oh, I've got none. Cool. Very glad about that no expectations thing. Okay, get ready to grab that for when it's time. Ooh. Oh. Just gonna say, tell me that got me something. Get some extra points, because I can. I thought maybe that would get me a little more across the way, because sometimes it does that. Hey, I'll take all the extra points that I can get. Okay. There's the flip. That's what I was looking for. Okay, just be prepared to get that. Get all the views. Shockwave, probably be good. I'm glad that it took those, though. Ooh. Not enough points. That's fine. But I did get enough to finally be able to get creative writing. Okay. The crew is together one last time, celebrating the end of middle school and, of course, the coming high school. There's general excitement in the air. High school is when things get real, after all. Jake casually chats with you, with the air of anxiety of a man afraid of his future. Think it's anything like TV? All those sitcoms made it seem like high schoolers are almost like superheroes or something. I think he needs the uplift. TV's never led me wrong before. I've trusted TV this far in my life, so why not trust it a little longer? Yeah, I'll get in fights with bullies and maybe get the principal expelled. Jake sighs. Nah, I know it won't be like that. I just wish it would. It's just... Jake stares off at the horizon a few seconds too long. Eventually it's too long. What is it? You wouldn't get it. What's that supposed to mean? Just that you don't have... I don't know. You're kind of a narc. Hey. Hey, you're great. Just, you know... You're sort of straight edge. It's cool. Just... You wouldn't understand, that's all. No. He shrugs like that'd be the end of it. It's weird, isn't it? What's weird? How, you know, when push comes to shove, sometimes you're kind of a coward, like with the beard thing. I'm serious. But I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. That was... It's whatever. It's fine. It was asking a lot. I'm just dwelling on things like that. And who I can really trust, you know? Jake takes another too long of a pause. Just say it, okay? Whatever it is. I don't think... You wouldn't back me up if I ever really needed it. Like life or death, I don't think you'd be with me. Jake. I mean, I get it. We're not at war or anything, I don't know. I just wish I had more people in my life like that. People I could really trust. Jake. But I don't. I mean... Not really. I mean, we're friends, don't get me wrong. But if you need anything, I'll be there for you. That's not fair. Yeah, life isn't fair. Jake walks off with that, leaving you there. Just because I try to talk you out of bad ideas like a real friend should, that doesn't make me ride or die in your opinion? That's bullshit. It's the last time you're going to see him before high school. It also definitely feels like it. The weight of the future hangs over you both. And you know what? I really question if that, you know, would actually change anything. Like, I don't know. I don't get a good vibe. I just don't. Computer repair is an option. We're gonna go with the reading comics, though. Do you have anything else that I can just do for fun? Just go back and do more cloud watching, I guess. Okay. So I do have to raise my charm, but I don't mind that much. Okay, and that's almost done. So we're gonna need something that's gonna get me all the way up. That'll get me enough for what I need for the next thing. 100%, no doubt. I can do something for entertainment, though, that's gonna get me some. But why would I do that when I could just do this? And get me more points. I'm gonna need the mental health, so... Glad I put it at the end to really raise myself up, like right at the end there. Okay, ooh, we have stuff. Okay, so those are not usable yet. I'm gonna wait on doing any of that, though. Okay, buy some carrot sticks. Gonna do something for charm, just to balance that out. I'm gonna do one of these. And then I think we can... Yeah. Back to the classroom. Okay, so we have a teleport. Ooh, shockwave. I'll take it. Man, that did not... Ooh. Okay, that netted me a little more than I thought that was going to. Hey, that redeemed some things for me, so I'll take it. Get some more of the charm. Glad that worked out in my favor. Okay. I say we flip. Okay. Get that, because we're going to need it. Raise everything by just a little bit is always good. Ooh. I guess we'll take it. We'll see what happens. Either we win or we don't. Ooh, we win. Okay. Get more points, please. Cool, I can do the flip now. Whew. Just kind of what I was hoping for. Okay, give me that surprise. Come on. Give more points? More points. I'll take it. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough points to do that. Oh, well. I almost have the charm all the way up. So, do one charm. Ooh. Never mind. I was going to try to be strategic about it, and then I immediately threw that out the window. The Hoffer invites you to the arcade to play games and to discuss. So, this is the meeting of the Get Elected President of Student Council and High School Committee. Hear, hear. So what's our first order of business? Do you think I should run as a freshman? Be very unlikely to win, but it's gutsy. No, go for it. Go for it. Win at year one. Great, I was planning to. And why'd you ask? I just wanted to know what you thought. I have to do what I think is best for the candidate. Which is you. Which is me. Besides, it'll be a good gauge to see what people think of me. I mean, does it really matter what people think of you in general? Yes. The look he gives you is intense. But he wouldn't win, and I think that's his point. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it does matter. I know, I wish it didn't. Me too. The silence stretches out. Want to play some more games? I've got 2 crisp 20s. That's like infinite quarters. It is like infinite quarters. The arcade lasts a few hours, and you two don't even use them at all. Use them all. There we go. Not at all. That's on me. Okay. Let's do this. Maybe that'll raise my charm enough. Oh, I thought that was just going to get me all the way up. It did not. It's fine, though. I do have enough stuff for requests. Ooh, brain point can't go higher. I'm going to have to think on it. Okay, I can't get that one just yet. Poetry, I guess? Internet, I'm not ready for. The birds and bees. I'll do it. Great discoveries. Maybe I can do them all. Jeez. Would it be wise, though? You see the strange journalist guy from the other day in the park again. He's not snooping this time, just writing in his notebook. Hello there. You haven't decided to... you haven't decided to either start going to or admit that you're going to Southern Baptist High, have you? No, I don't think so. Too bad. It would have been really helpful. What are you looking into, anyway? I already said too much. A good journalist should never put their investigation in danger. However, I can answer any other questions you might have on, well, writing. Ask about writing fiction. Do you, have any advice for writing fiction? I write nonfiction for a living, but I write fiction as a hobby. Most fun you can have by yourself. We both know that's not true. People often say to write what you know. That's good advice, but I say write what you dream. Like what you aspire to or what you actually dream. Because I'm currently writing a short story about a dream that I had. And I cried a few times, actually, when I wrote it. So don't worry about it being lame at first or derivative. You can't find what you sound like if you don't know what you're working through, though. If you don't work through that. Well, yeah, that's fair. And besides, especially with things like writing, you can always just fix it in post. Like, it's the same thing with, like, editing a video, right? Your first draft should not be perfect in anything that you write. Especially, like, the goal is just get the thing out on the page while you're feeling the mood. And then just come back to it and look at it later. Which I know sounds like a lot, but if you break down... This is my writing tip. If you break down your drafts into thoughts, right? So, like, just... For the first one, just blurt it out onto the page. Put stupid slang, do weird ellipses, don't care about your commas, ignore your spelling. Like, just get the thing on the page. That's step 1. Step 2, go back through it and go through it with a mindset. Right? Like, this time I'm gonna make sure the dialogue makes sense. Like, or maybe even a little bit more narrow, right? Like, I'm just gonna look at the dialogue for Alexia, for example, right? And make sure that it sounds like Alexia and not somebody else. What does that mean? Well, let's see, maybe Alexia grew up by the ocean. So she'll use a lot more ocean metaphors than somebody from the inlands would. Maybe she has her own form of slang as a result of that. Like, her education level is going to contribute to, like, the complexity of her dialogue. Or, you know, whether or not she's using more simple words that are, like, but with more meaningful thought processes. So, like, for that, like, that is one. And then you do another one where it's like, okay, does the whole, like, narrative structure make sense? Okay, now, does the descriptions work? And then, like, the very last one, I think, should be your grammar. Because, like, then you just go over that with a fine-tooth comb and fix the grammar after you've fixed everything else. Because there's no point in fixing the grammar if you're just gonna have to fix the grammar again after you've done, like, entire reconstructive edits on a whole chapter. Like, just break it into small, meaningful tasks. And you don't even have to do the whole, like, that whole draft is, like, one go. Just, like, maybe do the first page. And just, like, break it down into, like, small chunks. And just spread it out. So this way it's not like too draining on you in one go. Anyway, you can't find what you sound like if you don't work through that. Now, I need to finish organizing these notes, so, with that, he looked back down at his notebook, the conversation apparently over. Hero's Journey, we're writing. Please, we're doing that. Okay, these ones, well, I'm gonna do the internet, too. As you're used to seeing, Neil is playing the same arcade game in the back. How's it going, Neil? Oh, you know, I found a Usernet group on the internet that gave me some good info on the game. You online? Sort of. The internet is going to change everything. I was writing messages back and forth with someone at MIT. It's crazy. We're basically wizards now. Of course, it always feels like this stuff moves faster than our brains, the changing world. That's right, this takes place in the 90s. I'm always trying to keep up with my students, but it feels like they're leaving me behind. Is that why you're trying to get back into games? Yeah, they're all really into arcade games recently. Just trying to stay up on what's getting kids into computer science so I can relate to my kids. Most adults won't even try to stay current like this. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I know. It's a lot of work, though. The passion of the kids taking my classes keeps me young. That's what it is. At least for a bit longer. Soon, I think everything will go full VR, and I'll just be lost. I mean, I was watching part of a documentary last night. I didn't finish the documentary because my brain, couldn't deal with it at the time that I was watching it. But about, people hosting classes in entire VR settings with, full mocap so that they could, teach sign language. And I was like, that's a brilliant use of that. You think of, the mocap, and you think of, people using it to, get sensual pleasure or something. But, using full-body VR courses, I think is, VR, ASL and, BSL courses is a brilliant, brilliant idea. I would 100%, take it up. Especially if I could, learn, AASL, African American Sign Language, because that has, a different... some of the symbols are the same and different, and it stems from, a segregational period. So there's things that, I want to be able to communicate with someone who has, had any walk of life, and if they've only been taught, AASL from, maybe birth or something like that, and they're not comfortable or able to do the signs in basic ASL, I'd like to be able to at least, understand what they're trying to say. I'm also very behind on trying to learn my ASL. So, I had, half of the alphabet down for a while, and then, I just didn't keep up on it like I should have. I learned a few things, though, and some of it still kind of sticks with me. I think it's because it's so very hands-on and visual, it, sticks better. But anyway. Something tells me you'll manage. I guess we'll have to see. The teacher pats the arcade game that he's been playing, but rather than starting another game, walks away. Okay. So, let's schedule. We're about getting ready for the exams, anyway. I'm all caught up. I just have to raise my charm, I guess? A little more? Since it doesn't really matter what I work on. Okay, I don't want to, destroy my brain. So we're going to do at least one of those. There. Just get it a little better balanced. Yay for the music. Oh, talk about the dark web, man. And it's almost the end of middle school. I'll let the rest of this play out, and then I'll end the episode. You see the Hoffer looking incredibly annoyed in the halls. Penny for your thoughts? You can have him for free. My dad's an asshole. Cool, what happened? What do you do? He's trying to have my sister sent to boarding school, a real strict one. He thinks it'll fix her attitude. How does your sister feel about this? She's a kid. She doesn't know what she wants. She's almost still a baby. Uh-huh. She wants to go. She hates living with my parents. She's not even 10. She knows that place is suffocating. Ah. Tell him to, I guess, respect her wishes. Like, I know that you don't want to be left there alone with your parents that are really not good to you, but are you really going to ask the selfish thing and ask her to stay home just for you? Respect her wishes. Let her go. Let her get out of that environment. Let her do better than what you could have. And I think that she's going to still love you more for it. Well, if that's what he really wants, shouldn't you be happy? No, she'll hate it. She doesn't understand what she's getting into. You sure you're not just, going to miss her? Yes, I'm sure. She's screwing up her life by agreeing to this. I gotta get to class. He heads off with a pensive look on his face. I'm sure he's thinking about that better. Soon you'll both go to high school. You wonder what that'll be like. Oh, geez, I have so many things. And after this, it's gonna be the exam. Well, that's all the time that we've got for this episode, so thanks everyone so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you saw here today. Be sure to hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I upload another episode of Growing Up. Take care, everybody.